Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel, or if you've not been here before then just welcome. So I was asked to do a video on the Happy Flute Prefolds and the Bambino Prefolds, as I'd already done one about the Muslinz Prefolds. Sorry about the noise, my daughter's playing in the background. So at the moment the Happy Flute ones are our favourites because they fit perfectly in a wrap when trifolded without needing to fold the front down, which makes it a lot more trim. So that's on the medium setting, on the medium rise setting, just to clarify, it fits perfectly, with our daughter at least. I don't know if it would with your kids, but it's pretty much square, so you could fold it the other way and it fit in the same, but because our daughter's front wetter, we don't want it all in the middle, so we just fold it the normal way, and it fits absolutely perfectly. At the moment it's definitely my favourite. Stay out of the video, baby. Go on. So that's the Happy Flute Prefolds. I will leave the measurements in the description along with the link to where I purchased it, which was AliExpress. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. She hurt herself on the ride on and she's getting tired, so she's just going to watch Papa for a bit while I finish this. And the Bambino Prefolds. They are considerably longer. I have to fold them over about that much, about 2.5 inches, for it to fit in on the medium rise setting. That's when trifolded. But I guess if you were doing a different fold than trifolding, then I doubt you'd have that issue. In width, it's about the same, so you could just fold it like it would go into quarters if you folded it lengthways, which would give you a bit more at the front, so could do it like that. I guess we've not tried it like that, but I guess it will work quite well, better than the Happy Flute one probably, because of there being extra layers. I think they're really absorbent. I'm just lazy, so I mean I pre-fold them all after they come out of the laundry, and then put them in our nappy box, which is literally just a clear see-through plastic box that we've always kept nappies in, even before we started cloth. Like when we were having disposable nappies, we'd go to the shop, buy our nappies, and just stack them all into that box, just for easy accessibility. I'm not saying proper words. Just for easy access, basically. We'd also put our wipes in there as well. We still do that now. So yeah, I think like this would be very bulky on a newborn, but in the long run it would last a lot longer. I mean, both of these are great for, she's 22 months, they're both great for her. They're wide enough, like between the legs, which is the main issue with the Muslinz ones. They're not as wide as I'd like them to be between the legs. So I would probably, once I've got my stash built up a bit more, I would probably use the Muslinz ones. I'd save them just for when we've got a newborn, and then the the Bambino ones and the Happy Flute ones. I'm on about getting flats. We'd use them for my daughter. Just because the Muslinz ones are so thin between the legs, they're not ideal for an older child. So yeah, but I mean, every kid's different, so you never know. But Happy Flute ones are definitely my favourite at the moment, just mainly for laziness, but they are quite absorbent. She had this in overnight last night with an Alva baby cover, which has really surprised me. The Alva cover has surprised me no end. I'll do a review on all the covers that we've had soon. But yeah, she had this in for 12 hours. Like I said, she's like I said in a previous video, she is not a heavy wetter at night. It's just as soon as she wakes up, the floodgates open. So the fact that she had it in for 12 hours is it's insignificant. But she has had the Muslinz ones in at night and they haven't lasted. I think that's just because they get all bundled up, and then it causes there's no cloth near the gussets to like soak it up before it escapes from the gussets. So that's when we've had leaks out of the nappy. But this is great. Yeah. So I will put the link to all of the prefolds in the description, and at the end of this video I will insert a picture of the three that we have, the Muslinz, Bambino and the Happy Flute prefolds, all together to show a comparison of size. And then yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which I haven't really decided what it's going to be on. It's either going to be the Happy Flute wrap, Happy Flute, or the Hi Baby one. Probably the Happy Flute, because we've had that a couple of days longer. But, I mean, they're basically the same, really. As is the Littles and Blooms ones, which arrived a couple of days ago. It's basically identical, maybe a bit more trim. But yeah, maybe I'll just do one all together like this, basically, because they're pretty much quite similar. The only one that I've had that's been, the only two that I've had out of the 5 that we've got so far that have actually been really different is the Alva Baby one, but that's because it's got more sturdy flaps and it's got a bit of like micro fleece or whatever in it. And the Muslinz one, which is it's a sized nappy instead of a one size nappy. I've already done the one for the Muslinz wrap, so may I just do one of all the others, or do one of the ones that are all basically the same and then do one of the Alva Baby, because I don't think there's that many reviews on the Alva Baby ones that go into much detail, and a lot of them are on the pockets, not on the covers. So that, yeah, let me know what you think. But that's probably what I'll do. Also, I'm probably going to do a video on sleep training at some point, because we have finished. It didn't take that long either. And cloth pads for myself. I will do a video on that at some point. Alright, wait around for the pictures of the size comparison. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.